Alright, what is up, guys? It's KJ, and I'm going to do a review, I guess, of Rocknaldo. So, pretty much the recap: Steven walking on the pier, gets a pamphlet from Ronaldo talking about rock people, kind of gets offended about it, and then he tries to relate with Ronaldo, saying, okay, well, this is what the crystal gems are about, this is what gems are. And then so Ronaldo sees the errors of his ways and is like, overreacts to it. I'm going to cancel my blog. I'm going to go join the Crystal Gems. So he joins the Crystal Gems, and yeah, you guessed it, his gemstone name is Bloodstone. Now, a lot of people were thinking a couple things were going to happen when Cartoon Network released that picture on social media of that weird looking gem. Either it was going to be a fusion, they'd find a corrupted gem, or it was going to be a gemstone. Now, it was a gemstone, yes, but it wasn't like it. The episode had, like, I know that Ronaldo, his gemstone name is Bloodstone, but like that gem had no appearance whatsoever in the episode. So it was kind of like false advertisement, sort of, on my part. It felt like watch bait, because then when everyone was seeing about that, when everyone was seeing that gem, they're all like, oh man, are they gonna fight a corrupted gem? And maybe, what's this gonna happen? Are they gonna fuse? Is it gonna be like Steve Aldo or Rovin or whatever? Is there gonna be a fusion? Is there gonna be a fight? Like, what's gonna happen? And so it was kind of like clickbait for a YouTube video, but instead of it being clickbait, the Cartoon Network tried to get more people to watch it by showing false advertisement. Now, it's not fully false advertisement. I'd say it's like half false advertisement. But even if they didn't have that, and it was just Rocknaldo, whatever, the episode itself, the entire episode to me was pretty much trash. The reason I say that is because I'm gonna make a separate video on my thoughts about Steven Universe in general, probably today or tomorrow, or maybe later on. But for me, I don't like character development as much as I like plot. Like, when I see a new Steven Universe episode, I'd rather see an advancement in plot than an advancement in character development. Now, character development is great, and I do like when there's a lot of it, but if I only have 11 minutes, because the Steven Universe episode is 11 minutes, 4 minutes for commercial break, that's the quarter hour episodes or 15-minute episodes that air like weekly or in the Steven Bomb, right? If I had to choose, I'd rather have an advancement in plot than an advancement in character development. Especially if it's a minor character, I'd rather take plot. And Ronaldo, even though he's not truly a minor character because he's one of those Beach City characters that's a little more important, he's kind of up there, a lot of people were already going in with low expectations because they're like, it's a Ronaldo episode, don't have high expectations. And a lot of people, they were right. It was pretty much an episode about Ronaldo, quote unquote, being in the Crystal Gems. He just stays in the house for a while, and he pretty much he's misunderstood about about Steven and the Crystal Gems. So after that, Steven kind of helps him out, and then Ronaldo tries to say, oh, it's your fault for you did something wrong. So then Steven goes back and says, no, the Crystal Gems are about love and understanding and acceptance and all that stuff, and it's about the whole group's issues, not just yours. It's pretty much like a family. You can't just only think about yourself. So then after that, he sees Ronaldo on the boardwalk again, and Ronaldo's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna work alone. I mean, the thing about Steven Universe is, one of the main things I take away from it, it's always like they dig themselves into a hole and then they get themselves out. And a really good example for me with that is the episode Bismuth, because literally the same thing happened with Bismuth that happened with Rocknaldo. They advertised it in a certain way that really didn't actually fit up with what happened in the episode. That being, they said, oh yeah, if you can guess who this gem is, then you're gonna guess who's gonna be in the new episode of Steven Universe. And then with Bismuth, they advertised it on Cartoon Network saying, oh yeah, your guys are gonna get a new crystal gem. But both cases, we didn't actually see it through. With Bismuth, they advertised it, as stated before, oh yeah, you guys are gonna get a new crystal gem. So we go on to the episode thinking, okay, well, is Bismuth actually coming back? No. The reason why I still think that episode was great though is because there were lots of advancement in plot and character development, not just one or the other. Although plot is a little bit better for me, but if it was just character development, I wouldn't have liked that episode. But with Bismuth, they pretty much, you find out, okay, well, that gem in Lion's Mane is that object in Lion's Mane is a gem. Steven frees the gem accidentally. Bismuth reunites with everybody, and then at the end of the episode, she has to go away again. It's pretty much like a reunion, and then they all leave to their separate lives. So it's pretty much they dug themselves into a hole, and then they dug themselves out again. So there was never really, there was a lasting change to the character dynamic and story, but it wasn't like, oh wow, yeah, there's another character. You're gonna have to. The homeworld's like, oh yeah, now there's a new opponent. Now we have another person we have to fight. Maybe that's gonna happen in the last season or the last conflict between Crystal Gems and the Great Diamond Authority. But for right now, it's not. There's nothing going on. Same goes for Rocknaldo. He quote unquote joins Crystal Gems for one episode, and then after that he's back on his own again. So it's pretty much like nothing happened. So it's like, okay, well, you can acknowledge that something happened, but nothing really happened. They may have scratched the surface, but if Ronaldo actually did something, actually join the Crystal Gems, maybe he got a weapon. Speaking of which, a lot of people were thinking that piece of the hand ship that he was dragging away, he forged it into a green sword, but really he just got it from an anime convention. So yeah, it can cut through a milk carton. Yeah. But if you use that on an actual gem, it's probably gonna break. So honestly, it was just bad. It was just really bad. I tried to recap it the best I could. You have to understand that this episode was probably one of the lesser episodes of Steven Universe. That coming from, a plot heavy guy, but that probably is still going to come from people that crave character development as well. Some people, they don't, people can find something in anything. So there are probably some people out there that like this episode because they got a new idea, or their eyes were open on how Ronaldo thinks, on how he acts, on how he solves problems and situations. But for the most part, no. It's not really, wasn't really worth it. I was looking at the time. I kept looking at the time. I'm like, when is this new gem coming up? When is this new gem coming up? We didn't get it. We didn't get it at all. So who cares about a gem Sona if he's not even going to join the Crystal Gems? I would have rather seen them fight a corrupted gem or a fusion, between Steven and Ronaldo. That actually would have been good. The two things I really like the most when I'm watching a Steven Universe episode are a fight or a new character being unveiled or released. Even if it's a bubbled gem, still, I'll take it. That's something. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this little review of Rocknaldo. I'm probably going to do reviews like this for the future as well, but mostly it'll be like Steven Universe Talks. Now, the Steven Universe Talk, though, doubles as a theory. Unless it's my thoughts about it, or maybe the pros and cons of certain things. The first two Steven Universe Talks were theories. I just put them as talks because it's me discussing something and then me wanting to hear your thoughts in the comments below, or tweeting me on Twitter at KJ_Arseno00, or DMing me or whatever. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little review of mine. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see y'all later.